Good morning, world, and all who inhabit it. I have a lot of things to tell everybody. I've learned a lot while I was away. But then I stumble upon one of the key lessons I've learned is that people don't learn from words, they learn from experiences, and I hate talking now. I don't hate talking, shit, come on. You know me better than I do, probably. But I spent the whole year, or month and a half or so, traveling. I did what I wanted to do. I just listened to music, I danced, I sang. I only got out of my head or observing the world to talk to special people that see me for who I am, and it was wonderful. But anytime, nobody really wants to change. That's the biggest thing. Nobody ever wants to change, and no amount of words from some random guy is going to push you to change. The one thing that does make you change is experience. Experiencing for yourself. Seeing it happen. Internalizing it. Processing it. And then, actually feeling the pain or the pleasure or whatever it may be. Through the emotion of it. Through the actual sink or swim, basically. If you dive into everything or whatever it may be and just accept what it is, you feel like you have no other way but to push through. And you have to have undivided faith on yourself, to yourself. You have to trust that you know what's best for you, and you have to operate off that system, that whatever you choose to do will be for your best, regardless of what the outcomes may be. Because even if the outcome is negative per se, it also leads to a lesson that you have to learn in order to move on and progress forward throughout your journey. So you just have to trust that whatever happens, whatever choices you decide to make, they will lead you to the person that you are supposed to be. And oh boy, do things get fun when you truly just let go of any sort of conception you have of the world. Things start to talk to you, like just random things. I don't mean talk. I mean they have a strong meaning inside your heart. As I was traveling about London, I did just that. And banners, signs, other people's conversations, random snippets of the radio or something like that. Music is number one. Just began talking to me. It was the same songs I've heard a million times. It was the same banners I've seen a million times. But this time it was different. This time it had a special message for me. It pointed me toward the right direction. And then I followed it. Because if I didn't, I would feel really bad and I'd be driven to go follow that direction. And oh my God, life kind of turned into HD. This is where I tell people God kind of talked to me, because life was literally directing me where I need to be, how I need to be there, and when I need to be there. I let go of any conception or idea I had of the world and how it worked, and just kind of went with it. I've never felt more alive. Just because it was crazy. I'm crazy. We're all crazy. We're all insane, by the way. We just gotta find that insane person. There are certain colors that were, if I noticed it around in my environment, they kind of pulled me toward them, and always led to a meeting with somebody that I needed to meet with. It's just like, divine intervention is the only thing that I can say. Again, proving that you are God, and we are gods. We're all gods. We're powerful, guys. Wake up to it. I have too much power. You know how most of us, we sit here in fear because we don't have enough power? We have too much power. I have too much power. I have to sit down and take naps sometimes so I don't destroy the world. Yeah, I know I'm being overly dramatic, but naps are a wonderful thing. I'll tell you that. Naps are a wonderful thing because they slow down the brain. Okay, so that's a lot of nothing. But I'm just gonna take my morning juice and do what I gotta do. Got a meeting with an art dealer today, and my art's gonna be on fire. Well, it's kind of already on fire. It's global. You can find it everywhere, especially in the UK. Whoa, people love me there. But now the US, Seattle, designer centers and such places are gonna have my art on their walls. And I'm gonna be happy. And then I'm gonna move to California sometime in the near future. So anybody from California that's following me, are you gonna welcome me? Yeah. Let's go party, even though I don't party. We'll party. Yeah. Just don't make me drink, or I'll leave happily. But if you allow me the freedom of choice, which is all that I strive to get from other people and for you to all have just freedom to do whatever you want to be, then you might entice me to party. Just be yourself. Do what you want. Listen to your heart. And you'll be exactly where you need to be when you need to be there. Whoa, mighty psyche out. For now. So, thoughts about fear or something or other, I don't know. Whatever my thoughts are. My thoughts. Check out my glasses. Yellow tinted. They give me a fresh perspective on life. Everything looks peachy. Gloomy. Peachy. It's all about perspectives. We always get thoughts or images or ideas that come through our mind that take us to places where we don't want to go. Fear. Scaredness. Ghosts. Well, I don't know. I'm not afraid of ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghost. I'm sorry. I'm really tired. I need to take a nap, but I will continue this. Our heart tells us to do a certain thing, go for that job, or go get that girl, or ask for that promotion, get out of your safety zone and fight for what is yours, fight where you deserve, for what you deserve. But then your mind goes, but wait, you can't do that. You're not worthy. Your mind says, and then it tells you, if you can't do this because you suck, because you're stupid, because you're ugly, because this and that and the other. Because if you do that, then, I don't know, your mind makes up a whole bunch of scenarios. You can go die, or you can go be embarrassed, or you might be financially bankrupt, if you go for that promotion or something, you'll get fired. Your mind makes up a lot of things that could be valid, but are driven by fear. And when you listen to those, when you accept those as markers of your life or reasons to act the way you act, then you never move forward and you never progress in life and you never really learn anything good. Or by those means, you never do anything good. You just sit there and quiver. You just quiver. What are you doing right now? Are you quivering? I'm not quivering. I'm strong. Bam, bam. If I were to die in Egypt, my heart would be as light as a feather, and I would pass on through to the afterlife. Would you? Is your heart light as a feather? You can tell I feel like I'm floating. Where are you? Are you pushed on down? Do you have weight on your shoulders? Do you have sinking in? Well, that's fear. Amongst other things. Maybe indigestion, diarrhea, Pepto-Bismol. But mainly fear. And this is what I do. Just play it out. Whatever thoughts come to your mind, whatever fear strikes up in your imagination, continue it through. Just keep on going to the end, because you will always sit at that point where you sit there and record and you're shaking. It's like, I can't do this because this will happen. And you stay at that point. And anytime you feel like moving forward, you get to that point again, and it makes you fear and quiver once again, and you never make it past that point, whatever your mind conjures. So you must go further. You must take whatever thoughts that come into your mind, just take it further, just play it out. Okay, so you get embarrassed, you're financially bankrupt, you're living under a bridge, blah, 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 and then you die. Well, it's better to just die in your thoughts and then realize, why not? Fuck it, let's just do it. Let's just do it anyway. Or what mainly happens usually is once that thought gets over with and you just brush it off real quick, a new thought conjures up, a new thought comes into your mind. One with a different scenario, one that might be better than the one that you just had. So just let it go. Police officer just passed by. Let it go and allow a new one to come in, and that one will take you to a different scenario, because you truly build your universe that way. If you choose to stay in the one that makes you feel like fear,
You will live in that universe. If you play it out, you die, you go to the next thought. That might make you feel fear too, but it might be a different fear. Can you beat that fear? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Keep on doing it. Keep playing it out and keep letting it go. Keep letting new thoughts come into your mind until one that suffices your heart, your soul, suffices everything that you ever wanted. Because you'll get to a point where you will truly find a way to be happy. Our thoughts, whatever story we tell ourselves, they can be changed. Just play it out. Don't get attached to anything and just let it go. Just let it go. I know it's easy to say, just practice it. That's all it is, it's practice. So next time you have a thought and you're afraid of it, instead of quivering and trying not to think about it, it's like happy thoughts. Where's my prayer book? I need to pray my thoughts away. I want you to sit with the devil. I want you to sit with the darkness that you have inside of you and see where it takes you. And then just say, interesting. I don't like it. Next. And in no time, you'll get to a thought that you enjoy. So, fear. Don't fear fear. Fear is stupid. Be brave. You just gotta practice looking in the eye. Just look it dead in the eye and say, kill me if you want to. I ain't moving. And for now, again, I'll be back later for more. Maybe tomorrow, maybe today, maybe never. I don't know. Almighty Psyche is driving home. Goodbye.